So Dan Gambardello, I'm sure many people have heard of him. He does an excellent analysis when it comes to ADA, when it comes to the market in general. And he is talking about a very explosive move for ADA moving forward here, basically towards $1.50. Now, what he is talking about is where we are at in reference to the prior market cycle. And it looks like we are actually in post-halving times, which is kind of strange, right? We've never done this before. We've never been in this area in terms of BTC. In fact, BTC just broke past 72K, so that's very exciting. And that's another new all-time high, go figure. And assets around the space are loving it right now. But what he's specifically referring to is where ADA was at in relation to BTC by the time it broke its prior all-time high. So if we look at the BTC charts and we look back at the 2020 cycle, it wasn't until post-halving, it was December 16th, I believe it was, that BTC finally broke its prior all-time high. And the interesting thing that he did was he actually measured where ADA was at in relation to BTC at that time. And what he said that was that ADA, at the time where BTC finally crossed its prior all-time high, ADA was still down about 88%, down a massive, massive amount. Okay. Fast forward to now. Right now, we're still pre-halving. Everything around the space is doing well. BTC has crossed its all-time high. And when we look at where ADA is at currently, we can see that right now, like I've said, it's actually ahead of schedule. It's actually down about 76%. So we're actually gaining ground compared to what we have done before, which is a key sign. Now, what's also interesting about this is if we're ahead of schedule, not just in terms of BTC and in terms of ADA, does that mean that we are in post-halving times? Does this mean that there's no dip coming? That's really the big question here, right? We're about to experience some of the biggest catalysts. Yes, I understand that normally we have a sell-off, but what if our sell-off in terms of the market, when we look at the BTC charts, when we look at ADA, what if this was it? What if this was our pre-halving sell-off? Remember, we've never had the halving this close to the beginning of the year before. We've never seen BTC do what it's done. And we are entering mass adoption. Institutional money is buying in a big way. So what if we don't have this retracement? So this is where he starts, kind of plotting out this move towards $1.50. Now, I didn't get to watch the entirety of this video, but I'm thinking he's talking about this move here. Interesting thing that we talked about as well is this move to 85 cents, right? That's actually in this charts. This is what happened from basically that point where BTC crossed its prior all-time high last market cycle and what that would mean in terms of price performance this market cycle. If this continues to play out this way, if BTC follows what it did before, if ADA follows what it did before, that would mean that, 2024 is actually going to be an extremely explosive year for ADA. Now, people that have been saying, $11 and $10 ADA here and still in 2024, do I think that happens? Not necessarily. Does it show in the charts? It does actually. So this is where it gets a little more difficult to chart things out. We're in price discovery in terms of BTC, and it seems like very soon we will be in price discovery in other assets as well. As you can see, BTC right now is getting a little wild. It actually dropped all the way down to 71.4, which is still above the prior all-time high. So things are very interesting. That's really the best way to put it. All right. We're in unprecedented times. We have unprecedented interest in crypto. We have unprecedented levels of adoption coming over the next, probably 18 months here. So that might, again, lead us to this blow off top. This may bring us to price levels that people aren't expecting. People that were saying, oh yeah, $15 ADA or $25 ADA, that's impossible. Well, it ain't looking quite so impossible anymore. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts here below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.